going on, everybody? Delgado here, just calling or just coming on in here and see what's going on, talking to you live here from my home office. And I'm coming to you for a couple reasons here today. Today I'm coming to you because I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the E-Myth Enterprise, or the E-Myth Revisited, okay? E-Myth Revised. Basically what it is, it's a book, and as you can see in my screen, it's by Michael Gerber. I went ahead and read some clip notes and some briefings and some summaries, and a lot of people have been asking me what books are good or what books have I recently read and whatnot. This is one that I definitely recommend. It comes highly recommended. This book has some good feedback, some very good information for small business owners, and that can be anything. You can consider yourself a small business owner if it's just you, or if you have many employees, or if you have no employees and just yourself. He talks about that as well. But some of the key points that I wanted to talk about really is there's something called Death by Freedom that was fantastic. And basically what it is a lot of the times, a lot of people jump into business and they're all excited, like JoJo the circus clown. They're like, I'm in business and it was only $25. Every MLM, network marketing and internet marketing thing that people jump into, they're right away like, oh my gosh, I'm in my own business, I can do what I want, I'm going to be successful, and don't have to work. Well, right there's a myth in itself. But definitely you do have to work at whatever you do, and this book kind of talks about, or lets you see the reason for the freedom and potential that you have with the business, how it can hurt you. Basically a lot of people, I don't know about everyone, but majority of the individuals who get into business for themselves through the internet marketing, MLM, or network marketing, things like that, is they come from the employee mindset, the employee atmosphere. And what happens is, once you get this freedom of trying to do something on your own and create a business, what happens is you have so much that you can do anything, the world is your oyster, you end up doing nothing, okay? And right there, that can hurt you, because we're used to somebody giving us deadlines, telling us what to do, being on top of us if we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing, and always checking on us to make sure that we are doing something, okay? And what the E-Myth Revisited talks about is freedom is the reason many people become business owners, and therefore the most often it's their goal to be that, okay? But what there is there's like a freedom ceiling, and I'm going to read it straight from some cliff notes. Many small business owners work hard in the beginning and get their business to the point where their income is good enough. Then they relax a bit and enjoy their freedom, okay? They shout to the world, I'm free and I can do what I want, what next? But this sometimes isn't what you want to do. There's one way that you can get through that freedom ceiling and make way more and go above and beyond what you think and are making, is the next time you have the ability to relax and take it easy and whatnot, because you're like at $10,000 a month and you say, oh, that's pretty good, I can coast from here. Well, the thing is, you don't want to do that. You want to go ahead and get after your business even harder once you have the ability and freedom and financial goals that will allow you to do more, and it will help you to scale that business, okay? The second is there's a trap that the book says. There's a dream house trap. What it is it says you have all the money in the world and you can build any house you want. What would you build? Well, the thing is right away, when you have so many options, you end up choosing none of them because nothing is narrowed down. We're used to, again, the employee mindset that says I only have this much to work with, or I only have these many things to work with. Well, what happens is, when you actually are an employee, you have to, someone will say, hey, create this for me, and you only have these 3 things that you can use. Well, you'll create something and only use those 3 things, right? But when you are in your own business or free enterprise, you go ahead and you have all the options in the world to create whatever you want. You end up creating nothing because you're so, you're so open that you just don't end up doing anything, because you're like, well, I can do what I want, but you end up doing nothing. It's a lot of the times it's procrastination, or how do they say it? It's damn, I don't know, I can't remember what I'm looking for. But basically what this says is, the story that they kind of give here is this person, what happens is you give a designer unlimited budget to create a house that you want, and you want them to create it for you. They end up not creating much, okay? But you end up giving them a budget of, let's say, $100,000. Somebody with a creative and absolute design mind will give you the best house possible for, or within that $100,000 budget. You know what I'm saying? So once you have something in place that says you must do this and you must only use this, or you must only have this inside that, then things get done, okay? And that ties into the internet marketing, MLM, and free enterprise career that people jump into. What happens is, if they would just tell themselves, or if you would tell yourself, I need to get this done, this done, this done, this done, and I have to do it by today or next week, then those things get done if you make it your responsibility, as well as you make it a habit, as well as you make it a determination to get them done. Whereas on free enterprise, people are like, well, I can do what I want. They end up doing nothing. They say, oh, I'll put that video off till tomorrow. I'll put that transcript off till tomorrow. I won't post that link till later. I won't build backlinks to my site till next week or some other time or whatnot. Okay. Another one is that this book mentions is the common sense trap. And what was sweet about this is I read it over and over and over and over. And I apologize about shifting down, but I have some cliff notes over here that I wanted to talk to you guys about and give you the best information possible and straight to the point, no fluff. So basically what it is the common sense trap says what happens is, like most books, the E-Myth's core message is simple and obvious once you think about it, and therefore the wisdom in the book is easily dismissed as common sense. Okay, what happens is the common sense trap, more or less, says you see all great wisdom sounds like common sense after you hear it. Okay, and that's huge. Okay, so the common sense trap is when you respond to something wise by nodding your head and saying, "Yep, that's common sense," and doing so, you feel smart. Alright, you might even feel like you've accomplished something when in reality you've accomplished nothing. That's the common sense trap. Alright, there is no accomplishment without action. There is no action without change, and there is no change without someone feeling pain. And I read that over and over and over because I'm like, is this book speaking to me? Are these notes talking to me directly? And the reason for that is when entrepreneurs, free enterprise individuals, they go ahead and watch a seminar, watch a recording, watch a webinar. A lot of the stuff that they hear, they're like, yep, I knew that. Oh yeah, I knew that. I knew what I was doing. Common sense. Why doesn't everybody do it? Blah, blah, blah. Well, they end up not taking action. I'm a culprit of that as well. The thing that this book points out is you must take action. There is no accomplishment without action. Okay, so you definitely need action, and that's the biggest takeaway that I want you to take from today. Yeah. I'm not in my shirt and tie like normal. I was comfortable. I was doing some other stuff, and I read these summary notes and the cliff notes on this, and I said I got to make a video about this. I didn't have any slides or anything prepared, so that's why you're seeing my screen. I just did a quick Google search with some images on what the book looks like. You can see it here, and I found this beauty. I don't know really about her, but if you guys know her, definitely shoot her my information and shoot her my video and information and my website, and we'll get in touch. And she's read the book as well, so maybe her and I can collaborate on some notes. Anyways, back to the summary. Yeah, it's definitely something you should look into. Whether you read the summary or read the book, it's absolutely fantastic. Going back to there is no accomplishment without action, there is no action without change, and there is no change without someone feeling pain. Read that, read that, read that, hear that, hear that, hear that. Do something about it. If you are fearful of video, create a video. Alright? If you are fearful about posting something on Facebook, post something on Facebook. If you are fear of writing a blog post, write a blog post. There is no action without change. Something has to change. Something has to change. I'll talk to you guys later.